Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. After you've had an introduction and talk with the investor, either in person or on the phone, it's important to follow up the investor to answer questions, update about progress, and walk them through diligence. Investors are not interested in spending time to hear about your forecasts. They are looking for updates about your progress on sales, team, product, and fundraise. In short, the things you are in control of and not the things over which you have no control, such as market growth and competitor actions. You need to have a growth story, and your calls need to update the investor on those points. Investors only know what you tell them. If you don't mention key progress, then it doesn't exist in the minds of the investors. If the investor is not responsive to your emails, then try texting and calling them. When you call and they say they are not available, then ask for a better time to talk. Not all investors hang out on email. Some only check it once or twice a day. Investors have many other things on their plate, and your email may not get top priority every time. When asking for a call, make sure you're bringing new information about the business, especially information the investor asked about, such as revenue, team, board, product, etc. Before you end the call with the investor, set up the next call, say 1 week later. Put it on the calendar with an invite. This avoids the chase around in contacting them. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.